Okay, welcome to another Escape Route stream. Apparently, I'm live. Today, we'll be checking out After Us, starting our playthrough of After Us. I've got so many games on the go. Um, the key for this game was provided by the publisher. That should all be set up on YouTube with the correct hashtags and the message when you join the stream. More or less ready to go. I was very excited when I saw this game uh, on the Rainmaker list. I was very, very excited when I saw that I had been provided a key for it. Because this is definitely something that, as soon as I saw it, it was on my radar. Can you make sense of this? I'll do my best. Welcome, FIG616. Oh, Sony's Project. Oh, it's been in the works since 2015. Well, I'm sure that that thing that happened um, in 2019 and 2020 slowed it down. But it's also worth pointing out that if it's been in the works since 2015 and it's definitely performance mode. If it's been in development since 2015 and it's just a Wii U gamepad with PS5 pad buttons, it would have been done by now, wouldn't it? So, in terms of service, privacy policy, I am reading this, by the way. I'm just reading this incredibly fast. We reserve the right to party each and every night, together or individually. There ain't no way you're going to prosecute me. Accept to continue. Let's have a look. Controls. Burst of life, throw heart. LBLT. Move. Menu. Greet animal spirits. Sprint. Lifelink, dodge. Sing. Ooh, dedicated sing button. How am I today? I'm alright. About to check out After Us. I was very pleased when I saw that there were keys available for this. I'm shocked that I got one. Graphics, that's alright. I think everything's good. Legal, that's the stuff I've already been subjected to. Right. Let's go. Thank you for the reactions. Go ahead and bring the stream up on my screen so I can see if there's any notifications. This game is 6 or 7 hours long, so we're not going to complete it today. We're going to start it today. We're going to go 2 hours. That gives me plenty of time to get ready if I'm still doing Minecraft with Ant and Brownie tonight. I don't know if that's necessarily the case because it's a bank holiday. I haven't actually checked to see what's currently winning the poll, so I'll just do that now. So the story of this game is that it's post-humanity, as far as I understand it. And we're looking to give humanity another chance. I submitted my request for this game. I said, please, I want to feel something from video games again. Oh no, all the life is disappearing from the world. Next Xbox boss. But I like Phil Spencer. And I liked Peter Moore as well. My child, the Ark is dying. The Devourers have destroyed the world. The humans. I could feel it as all the animals died. I used my life force to protect them. As the last ones died, my life force was trapped in their bodies. I need you to find these vessels and release the life force inside them. It's not raining, is it? Oh, okay. I got washing out on the line. It's gone a little bit chilly now, but so long as the wind is blowing, it will dry. I give you my heart. Help you as you travel. You must journey in the world alone. Be brave, my child. Minecraft and classic game videos. It always tends to go in sort of like a wave, isn't it? The new Super Mario Brothers streams did relatively well. I'm looking to do another Mario game at some point soon. I'd like to play through Ocarina of Time. I've got Ship of Harkinian set up. Ocarina of Time is one of those games I could play for 60 hours. Speak to every single NPC. Do everything. Got a sing button. I want to use it. Oh, the flowers are sort of sprouting behind me. Ah, but they've got a small distance. They don't sprout forever. I assume they can't survive in this terrain. Hold A for a long time for a large jump. And A for a just tap for a short jump. It's sort of like a long jump on double jump at the apex of the... Ah! I've got a double jump, but only if I tap it right at the top of the jump. Ravenlock has a dance button. I've been meaning to check out Ravenlock. There's been so many games recently, and, you know, I've been quite lucky in receiving keys. So, a lot of the things I was planning to play... Even with the tutorial, I've managed to mess this up. Spirits. Trolls? Air dash. Oh, I can't do that yet. Xbox tweeted something out. Uh-huh. What did they tweet? If it was in the last hour or so, then I definitely didn't see it. Because I was pegging washing out, cooking lunch, watching some Konosuba. This is a... I guess some people refer to them as walking simulators. It's, this is a story and narrative heavy platformer. I guess it has the vibes of a horror game because it's based around a future where mankind has devoured and destroyed the Earth. So in some ways, it definitely has horror theming. But I don't necessarily see it as a horror game so much as I see it as a story game. X. And another X. And another X. Does Microsoft have any IPs that have Psycho in the name? Apart from, like, Psychonauts. Which, you know, I still haven't played. Imagine buying Double Fine and not making Full Throttle 2. This is how I feel the world, and you can feel it too. My missing life force is trapped in these vessels. Find them and release it. Do what I can. Can open it by pressing Y. Well, that shows me how far I am towards the next thing. Oh, my checkpoint was all the way back here. They're just proud of this transition. They want to show it off again. I mean, I would be too. Thank you for not giving me the cutscene again. I don't want another Psychonauts. I haven't played the first two. I don't have any, like, love for the characters or the world, because I've never played it, so I can't vouch. What have I started? I'm such an influencer, that's my problem. Press RT in the air to perform a short dash. And hold for that distance, okay. Oh, you reckon they could be remaking the first Psychonauts? I can see that. It's been long enough, you know, it's an original Xbox title. But it is still playable on the current system. It's like remaking the original Dead Space, when the original Dead Space is playable on the Xbox Series. It's like remaking Resident Evil 4 when Resident Evil 4 HD already exists. Now, of course, in the latter case, it's a game that is notably different than the original. It takes some, you know, artistic liberties. But still, I don't see the point in remaking games that are, like, still playable? I've always believed that studios should remake bad games, not good games. Ooh, there's some planes flying overhead. Something, some sort of aircraft. Tell you what I really like about this so far? Like, barely any HUD. Very artistic, very beautiful. It's quite a stunning, thing to look at. Yeah, 2 landed straight on Game Pass, if memory serves, but, I've never checked it out, because I've never checked out the original Psychonauts either. You know, despite owning it on PC, Steam, it being on Game Pass. I mean, I hear good things. It's definitely one of the games that Microsoft picked Double Fine up before was Psychonauts 2. I think I'd need some convincing that Psychonauts is worth checking out, you know. Was this, like, oil? The flowers don't last for very long, though. I think that's to get through the sludge. I see. It actually removes the sludge. Permanently? Yeah. Oh, right. I get it. Love the way it just coats everything. It's like that moss. I'm sure you've seen photos of old abandoned small towns in Japan where they're just overcovered with moss like this. It's a sight to behold. Release the animals with your heart and they will roam the world. Oh, am I throwing it towards that white thing? Yeah. Collectible spirits. I can't get rid of that, like, bubbling stuff. I see. The collectible spirits are just, like over there. Just like a single white dot. Oh, wait, no. That's not. That's some car headlights. My fault entirely. Oh. Okay, you sing and it indicates where a nearby spirit is. Okay. up there somewhere. Up there. And over there. How am I going to get the one in that tube? It's all the way up. By getting on top of that. How am I going to get on top of that? Top of this, I suppose. Microsoft must have, like, crunched the numbers and decided, you know, that exploring VR isn't cost-effective at this stage. Which is disappointing, because, as I've always said, the Xbox is just it's a PC, really. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to plug in an Oculus Rift or a HTC Vive or a Valve Index into an Xbox. Like, the only thing stopping them is Microsoft not supporting the PID, you know. I say support VR headsets on Xbox, and if they suddenly notice there's an audience of people who, you know, are plugging in a VR headset to play on Xbox, then maybe Microsoft would consider supporting it properly. Ratchet and Clank. Ooh, you're putting me off playing Psychonauts. I'm just kidding. Ratchet and Clank's alright. They're not flying anywhere, so that would appear to be everything in this area. So I need to figure out now where I go next. If there's a very clear next path. The animals, isn't it? You can pet the dog. Or whatever it is. It's a cat. Don't let Twitter know you can pet the dog. What does speaking to the animals do, though? I think I said it well on Twitter. I said, Sony buying CDPR. They don't even know how to perform CPR on their dying studios. Real though, I can't have any sympathy for Sony, you know, after shutting Japan studio. Yeah, the studio that made Sony famous. So. I have a Twitter. Don't let everyone know. But I have a Twitter, yes. Oh no, I don't have a Twitter. I'm absolutely not performing ban evasion. The stone people. Something happened, didn't it? Something happened to the people. Didn't mean to walk into that. Hey, Draven. How do I get on top of that? Maybe this way. Oh, is that a carrier bag? Did I just get hit in the face by a carrier bag? Yes, this is very much a narrative-driven platformer. Is how I would describe this. Figure out how to get over there to that pylon. It's going to require climbing up something. Maybe this way. A little bit too close to the muck. Need to jump up. I need to jump higher. One, two, and air dash. Nailed it. The collectible was over there. Close enough, do you reckon? Yeah. This one. You have to go a long way back, though. Any others in this area? No. Good. I don't think Sony is in the position to be able to buy big name companies at the moment. Sony are worse off than they want to let you believe. You don't close studios when you're doing well. I do wonder why the people were turned to stone, though. I'm sure we're going to get some manner of explanation through the environment, which is my favoured method of storytelling. I don't like things to be explained to me, like, in an obvious manner. I like to deduct it. That's why the Silent Hill games are so good. There's a lot of figuring out the story just from what you see around you. It's quite a Nier Automata vibe to this. The large, desolate areas give me that vibe. One up there, and there's one... quite close. In here? Ooh, we released a boar. One up quite high. See how high I can get from here. Quite. I feel like if I did manage that, I'd be cheesing it. Let's do it anyway. Can I hop on your head? Want to hop on your head if that's okay? No. The collision does not allow for that. Just on top of this car, which is probably good enough. Yes. Do feel like that was a bit cheesy, but I managed it. At least a horse. Shouldn't be any more. No. Okay. Looks like I gotta go that way. Following the animals appears to be the key. Something happened. Some people are running. Some people are looking up to the sky. Something came from above. That's what I'm getting. Try not to get swallowed. Just like that. I think it will tell me every time I'm within range, which is incredibly handy. It won't let me miss something by accident. Trash cans, tin cans. These little tree roots trying to grow amongst all of this. Almost in spite of all of this. Oh, things I can interact with. It doesn't warn me every time. I'm sure Xbox has something cool to show. I have faith. Forza's out this year. Hoping to see some news on Fable. Considering it's, you know, supposed to be playable from start to finish now. You know. I hope if we get something for Perfect Dark, it's more than just a cinematic trailer. I think it's a bit too early to hear something from Deep Silver regarding Time Splitters. I'm hoping. I'm holding out hope. That way. He wants me to go up and over. This controls really smoothly. The movement just feels kind of on point. Room full of refrigerators. If Avowed is ready, then just release it. Xbox players want one of the big, Microsoft titles out. There's no way I'm getting to that one early. Okay. We'll make sure I'm not missing out on anything. Room full of these people. $2026 seems that's too far out. You know what I mean? Like, that would be crushing. Be absolutely crushing. I mean this in the nicest way, right? I've got to have something to live for, right? And if that sounds a bit harsh, that's because it is. The game doesn't come out until 2026. Don't bother announcing it. Don't bother getting my hopes up like that. You know? No, poor doggo. Achievement unlocked. You found a dead dog. Come on, boy. beautiful. So what does dog power do? Did I miss out on that collectible? You released the life force of the first vessel. I'm sorry you are hurt, my child. Releasing life force comes with a sacrifice. However, the Ark grows stronger. Taking damage for doing the right thing? What is this, Shadow of the Colossus? Fast travel to dog. Games as service for a very, short amount of time, like a couple of years, games as service was huge money. Huge money maker. But slowly, gamers have started to push back against games as service. And if you're a studio and you've been working on a games as service title for, I don't know, 3 years, and you watch the climate change in real time, you watch people lose interest in games as service in real time. That's gotta be, that's gotta keep game devs up at night, right? I'd have thought. Knowing you're about to release something that the general consensus of the public is now that it's nickel and diming, it's mistreating customers, it's money grubbing. If you're a dev and you see something you worked hard on just be seen like that, that's gotta suck. And everybody who started a games as service game and is about to release it is looking at the climate right now and going, oh dear. Are we doing the right thing? Just look at games that are, feature complete, ready to go. But because they're games as service, they get pushed back. Because I think they're hoping for a time when the general consensus will change in regards to... Got a wall run power now. Where the general consensus of the public has changed to be okay with games as service again. But those devs will be sitting on their games as service titles for a while. Nobody wants them. I think it's been canned in all but an official capacity. I feel like Last of Us Factions has pretty much been canned all but officially. I can't fall a certain distance. That's to stop you cheesing it. if the game has a couple of whales that buy into it, spend a lot of money, you can make that money back from that games as a service title relatively quickly. Then you pull the plug on it and you say, the game underperformed, or it didn't perform as we expected it to. Pussycat? Take that Disney Speedstorm that just came out, for example. Right? Releasing full price. And it has a battle pass? I mean, gamers aren't stupid. That game is not doing well. People look at that and they wince. Games as a service multiplayer title for the most part. I don't care. And a lot of gamers nowadays don't care. Sure, I know people who the only game they play is Fortnite, you know. But do I consider them gamers? Not really. I guess in the broad sense that if you play a video game, you're a gamer, but I feel like people who actively play like a number of video games, a number of different genres, styles, types, they're generally losing interest in games as service. It's a shame about Dreams, isn't it? That's an extremely powerful tool. And it's just being cast aside now. We hadn't even begun to see what the limit of what was possible in Dreams was, you know? Did Bungie have a say in Deviations? What was Deviation? Is that another thing Bungie was working on? Oh, I don't want to have to climb it again. I'd rather take the fall. Right, okay. This way. Judging by the glow of light. Oh wait, no, I climbed up the outside. Does it want me to climb down the inside now? Let's carry bags there. It's not subtle. The enemies that want to do you harm are plastic. Don't get me started on Square and Chocobo GP. this having like a kart racer with a battle pass thing. Fortnite's about to do it next season. I started playing that Kart Rider Drift. Too grindy. And I bet Fortnite's going to be the same. I bet Fortnite's racing mode is going to be the same. Grindy. XP this season in Fortnite has been awful. That reminds me, I probably need to grind a couple of levels after this. I'll hit 200 before the end of the battle pass, but it's not going to be easy. Some of these collectibles are really hard to get. I know I've missed a couple so far. Zip wire. The UE editor has ruined Fortnite for you. I wish there were more UEFN experiences that gave me XP. This is the early days. I can't wait to see what's possible with the UEFN tools. It's definitely a promising system. Climb this, maybe? Those look climbable. I'm gonna risk it. No. Not climbable. This chair is sinking. For real, this is the super chair I bought that was supposed to be mega incredible. Strunk. That Suicide Squad game is like... Why does that need to be games as service? Why does that need a battle pass? I mean... It's got story and cutscenes. Why does it need to be a games as service? Why does it need a battle pass? That's so weird to me. Yeah, I know the publisher decides. Publisher says, ooh, there's money to be made in live service. I get that. I'm talking from a purely hypothetical, like, gameplay perspective. Why, from a gameplay perspective, does Suicide Squad need to be a games as service title? That's right, from a gameplay point of view, there is no reason why. It has to be. Look at Ubisoft's latest Assassin's Creed, right? That's coming out in a couple of months. That looks like... Now, I don't know for definite yet, because we haven't heard anything. But that looks like it's not gonna use some, like, mega awful monetization, XP boost bullshit, right? That looks like it's actually going to be a pretty standard, decent single-player game. Yeah. And if it delivers where it looks like it's going to deliver, then I mean, I'm getting that, and I'm playing that. I will be grabbing it. I'll have XP boosts, you think? You think they'll do that? It's possible. Kinda hoping that they've nipped that bullshit in the bud, you know. I can understand being skeptical, yeah. Oh, come on! You're telling me there's no collision on that stone? They wouldn't put it there if they don't want me to reach it. I don't think that's the solution, but there's definitely something over there. No, there isn't. Okay. There. Reckon? Oh gosh. This was foolish. Was it? Yes, it was. Or was it? Ah! Thank you very much. There's something about doing stuff like that whether or not it was the way I was meant to do it, the fact I could. Let's try not falling down. The fact I could is super cool. The way all the vines grow. Is that like the yellow one's like a fast travel point or something? Oh. These humans appear to still be alive. I'm gonna have to adjust the camera ever so slightly. The fact that the chair is sinking. They have like bottles and tin cans stuck in them. Cleanse the heart of devourers to redeem them. Nightbot hasn't been part of this stream for almost a year at this point. It'll be YouTube not letting stuff through. YouTube has a tendency to think comments are targeted towards someone in a hurtful fashion. And if it believes that's the case, it blocks the comment. But it's not very intelligent at working out what is hurtful and what isn't, and what is targeted and what isn't. Systems aren't very intelligent. Blue down there. Yeah, I see it. Too far away. Got it. Square. Oh. I want Square to be good again. I would hate to see Square Enix perish. I don't think it will happen. Square are misguided, but they're not stupid. If they continue to hemorrhage money, they'll change their approach. Some sort of story is going to be told through these memories. Nintendo figured out that they made more money running their apps as games as service than they did charging an upfront fee. The Super Mario Run made less money per player because so few people bought the game outright. They only played the free trial. Games like Fire Emblem continued to make tons of money. Even when they took the gacha mechanics out. Nintendo still made money from in-app purchases. More than they could ever hope to make just releasing a game complete on mobile and charging a price. What does Square Enix do? They release their games complete on mobile and they charge a price. Square Enix would be better off following the Nintendo model. With microtransactions on mobile, rather than charging $7.99 for Final Fantasy VIII Remastered, because so few people will actually buy that. We don't see growth because we need to release different FF games in different genres. They need to stick with a game, you know? I think that's Square's problem. As soon as things look dodgy for them, they nope out of there. Don't give any games a chance to get good over time. This isn't creepy at all. Oh wow, look at this. Train running through the air. Glass? Glass survived? Glass physics are fun. Someone is impersonating Ant on the Steam Marketplace. Wait, what? What's the context? Jacob? Video game concepts, so long as they're not patented, can be used by anyone. That's why Angry Birds can exist, even though it blatantly copies Crash the Castle, whatever it was called. Someone pretending to be him with his profile picture. Yeah, Angry Birds is a copy of Crash the Castle. Bubble Witch Saga is a copy of Puzzle Bobble. every game has its cheap imitation. Breath of the Wild is a copy of Genshin Impact. Yeah, because at the end of the day, a game concept, so to speak, like a gameplay concept, can't really be, copyrighted. Certain elements can be patented. Man lives in the city, sings to the birds. What's a plant? I got nothing. You wonder what all these people are on their way to. Is that a vending machine? This ranged attack does seem pretty powerful. Nobody wants that Q station, PlayStation Q. I say, knowing full well there are definitely plenty of people who see the appeal. Like I said, it's suitable to a very specific type of person. I'm not the person that PlayStation Q is targeted to. I'm not the target audience for that. Not me. Ah! Ooh, he sees a pretty lady. Potting his plant. It's Sony earbuds that, you must have if you want the ultimate experience with the Sony. Now's not the time for this. Now's not the time for this. I know it's been 2 weeks. It's time for new batteries. It's time to put my batteries in the Pringles tub. The dead ones, of course. This actually gives me, like, Papo and Yo vibes. There's a much greater freedom of movement than Papo and Yo. It's the NVIDIA GeForce noise suppression. Want to know where that collectible is? It didn't appear for me earlier until I got up here. Oh well, guess I won't be getting it. Sony is beyond saving at this point. When you move your entire business to California, close your Japanese studios. There's no recovering from that. And you say Sony as an American company now, PlayStation rather, as an American company now, as an American brand. I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, right? But some of the... I'm gonna fall here. Some of the very people that I don't like, and the very ideologies I don't like, stem from California. And I've seen them corrupt Sony over the past 4 years, 5 years. Ah, it's that ball. Yeah, whatever that is. Chance. I don't want to be that person that fillets Sean Layden, but I really did like Sean Layden. I feel like he understood Sony. He'd been with the company for so long, and he had hands-on experience with the company in Europe. Europe and Japan. Sure, no one's perfect, but compared to Ryan, Layden's a saint. Come to some sort of tower. Everybody's... It's like a rocket? Is this to get off the Earth? Really am getting Nier vibes from this. It's the whole, like, doomsday chic, you know? Is it their fault Dr. Stone happened? Gave her the flower he was cultivating. The real question is, how do I figure out where to go now? Path continues. Ah. Climb up here. So was Stray coming to Xbox a mistake listing? Aha, I see it. What's this? Do you reckon Xbox is teasing Stray on Xbox? Would be funny if it came to Game Pass, wouldn't it? That'd be funny. I'm slowly climbing this thing. This is my Ubisoft tower. Map unlocked. Something definitely happened over there. Let's see a wire. Yeah, here it is. Lots of these monsters down here. Maybe I should have thought more about about starting a fight with these dudes. There sure are a lot of them. Memory unlocked. It's worth it. Yeah. How do you like that? Oh. And then they pulled a baby out of the ground. I mean, that was what he planted, right? You definitely planted a seed somewhere, because where else would the baby come from? How's this game so far? It's, it's something. It is what it looks like. Maybe? Pretty high up. I don't think I can climb that. Isn't a climbable wall, is it? That might be the answer there. Try that. Yes, a doggo did die, so it doesn't pass the Draven suitability test. However, the doggo did come back to life as a blue doggo ghost, and he is still very adorable. I mean, we're talking about thousands, okay, maybe tens of years in the future when the human race dies out. Okay, no more collectibles around here. Do you wonder what they were all coming together for? This is all blocked off. That's how we're going to get over. That is not how we're going to get over. Go around this way where the ground is attached. But it's not as much fun. I have so many questions, and the environment has yet to answer them. Enemies over that way. Don't think there's any need to be up this high, though. But missing something. Even if I could climb those panels, they're too far away. Nope. In fact, they don't have any collision at all. Because I guess they didn't expect me to get up there. See a couple of enemies over that way. Got a wire I can grind. The weather looking... Oh, still fine. If it starts to rain, I need to duck out and get my washing in. But all the time it's blowing, that's fine. That's exactly what I want. I can't get over the name Firewalk, because when I see that, I'm just like, ah, Firewalk with me, Twin Peaks. Enemies up that way, collectible up that way. I see the enemy. Do you know your enemy? I know my enemy. Is this like a department store? Blue going? That way. Shit! Oh, and his baby's all grown up now. Get off, get off, get off, get off, get off, get off, get off. Is that collectible then? Still further away. Okay. I know I'm not going to get them all. I already know I've missed a ton of collectibles. Misjudged that jump. It's okay. Dash. Jump. The platforming is starting to feel a little bit hat and timey. Because that's got like a jump, double jump, float, dash, like rolling in the air. Of course, Hat in Time's platforming is quite heavily influenced by Super Mario Sunshine's. Collectible was back there somewhere. But why do I get the feeling that that's something I can't get until I reach the top? Oh no, up? The next floor up. Try that again. Long jump. Double jump. Yeah, so it is up one floor. I see it. Oh no, that's the vending machine. Oh my gosh. Leave me alone. This is what humans have become in this timeline. Horrifying thought. The end. Zombie uprising. What's that? ED0 is in RoboCop. I thought that wasn't out till September. July 13th for RoboCop? Did they bring it forwards? Oh, it's working to September in my head. Busy year, huh? So many big releases. That's why I'm glad I've got an opportunity to check out stuff like this. Because once the big games come out, that's all people are going to be talking about. Oh, Edo era Japan. Oh, right, this is something else. I was about to say. The RoboCop game is September. A little grown up and she's got herself either a girlfriend or a guy with very long hair. Let's just say significant other. That's everything currently. Let's try a dash jump. Okay. Riots. Gators! Gears of War 6. I've said this before on a live stream, and I'm gonna say this again. Does Gears of War even have a story? I know I'm gonna get a lot of criticism for that, but... does Gears of War even have a story? And if it does have a story, does it have enough story to warrant 6 mainline installments plus Judgment? I know it's an unpopular opinion. I do. That's meant to distract the enemies, but... why would I distract enemies I want to kill? Gotta find out what happened to the cute girl and her boyfriend slash girlfriend slash significant other. That look an umbilical cord almost. Yeah, sure enough. Grilling for something. Definitely oil. Looking at it, plus the flame. This game obviously carries its environmental message on its sleeve. Like, there's no hiding what this game's trying to say, but... at the same time, it isn't beating you over the head with it. Gears collection, but I mean, that's another example of those games are playable on Xbox right now. Like, the entire Gears series could be played on Xbox. If you've got an Xbox One or an Xbox Series, you can play every Gears game released. It kind of weakens the point of a collection of Gears titles when you can already play them all. Some of the performance on this can be really rough with multiple enemies on screen. I've tried not to draw attention to it, but it's blatant. No, I don't want to be on top of that. The hell? Oh, he's unhappy, because people have littered all over his beautiful garden. Is he gonna die, like, resentful? That the young generation that he helped give birth to do nothing but destroy the environment. Okay. This is a tight place to want me to do some fighting. Well, that was... Well done, you dingus. Got swallowed by the black muck. I played about half of Gears 5. I didn't beat it. It wasn't compelling enough to stick to, you know? Sometimes games just aren't compelling enough. Gears couldn't keep me. Just find Gears to be like something of a nothing game, you know? Isn't it revealed that, like, Kate Diaz is, like, Locust or something? Or part Locust? And that's why there's those segments where you're seeing one thing and the other player's seeing another. You're going around, like, helping the Locust at one point. Because you don't realize you're doing it. Something's fucky here, isn't it? I wonder what. I did see a file called test delete me yesterday, and I wondered if someone was trying to do something fucky. Maybe let us know ahead of time. Yeah, I'm satisfied I can get close to my full connection speed of IA in the right circumstances. Some oases give access to branching paths. Explore them all to find all the vessels and retrieve Mother's life force. See, this is how the map system works then. There'll be branching paths. They could go vertically upwards. Yeah. The bird. Well, an oasis is a good time as any to say we're not at 2 hours. Right, onwards we go. I would suspect that the Internet Archive saw it as a direct denial of service attack. Lots of enemies in that direction. Primal Devil? Yeah. This looks mildly important. With all these animals here. This is the performance mode. I dread to think what this runs like in full full sexy mode. Brains, demolition. Wait, there's massive AI training sets on IA. I've just recently set local text generation back up. wondering if there's any good lowers for that. How text lowers compare to image lowers. Would be much the same idea, right? I can't get Llama to generate more than 1 token worth of text, if that. There's that GPT for all J or whatever it is. And that I can't get to generate more than like 1 token before it crashes. Trackmania. Wasn't the recent Trackmania like really badly received for some reason? Bit like Grease. Is Grease like this? I mean, the main character of this game gives me Cooler Diamond vibes from King of the Fighters. Because she's a young girl in a full bodysuit with long, brightly coloured hair. Well, it's not quite a full bodysuit in the case of Cooler Diamond, but yeah. I thought about jokingly putting her on the stream thumbnail, and I'm like, no. If it's a professional opportunity being given to me by a publisher, I should probably hold off making stuff that could be considered snide or tongue-in-cheek remarks. Still can't get over it, you know. For so many years I've had no growth whatsoever. This year I get tons of growth out of that Super Mario video. And I'm starting to get seen and recognized on, you know, influencer key websites. To a certain extent, it doesn't feel real. It really does not feel real. Oh, that isn't a collectible. It looked like it could be. It went by so fast and it was brightly coloured. Oh, so this was the thing we saw in the background, wasn't it? I'm locked in a cage. Oh, wait, no, it's alright, this room. It's in a Jar Jar. It's bird cages. The whole thing is made out of bird cages. Is this the bird cage? If I reached the bird cage... Up feathers as I run. happening around here? What's after us about? Well, the planet has been destroyed by the Devourers, which is a very funny way of saying human beings. And I'm a spirit that is trying to recover the power of life so that mankind can be given another chance. This time, you know, hoping that they won't destroy the environment. It wears its theming very strongly on its sleeves for everyone to see, but I don't particularly mind. Right now I'm trying to rescue the bird, which is one of the spirits that needs to be recovered in order to return Mother Nature's strength. And to get to it, I'm having to climb a lot of bird cages. Goes quite high up. I can't see where I'm landing if you clip the camera outside of the cage, my dudes. This way. This cage is upside down. It's very atmospheric. Getting a lot of what was it called? Anti-Star 3D Rising vibes from this. You're gonna say what? Ah, it was the game that put me on the map. It was it was an iOS game that I reviewed back in the day. I've chatted on and off with the original dev since then. It was kind of like this, like a world of like floating objects and having to navigate them. Well, if we need a birdcage this big, there must be a bird that... yeah, bird that big. Poor soul. I'm as free as a bird now. Probably teleport me back to the hub again. Oh? Not quite. Lovely. How cheerful. Is this the finale of Attack on Titan? Oh? Wonder what they're trying to say here. You were dreaming, little one. You visited the mind of the Devourers. Sadly, there is only darkness inside them. The Ark begins to breathe again. You're so very brave, my child. Well, that was a very different kind of game to what I would normally play, but let's be real. If there hadn't been a key campaign for this, I wouldn't have even checked it out. And now I've checked it out, I'm sure there's a few people that will see this and go, I'll add that to my wish list. I'll check that out. So, I just always wince when, like, Sushi comes into a stream and he's like, ERB will play that so I don't have to. And it's like, yeah, I'm like, I don't want publishers to hear that. all right. Yeah, we'll return to this. I don't know when. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing Wednesday night. Figure it out. What's the what? What's the what? What's the difference of Persona P5R and P5S? There's Persona 5, then there's Persona 5 Royal, which is Persona 5 with more content. Then you've got Persona 5 Strikers, aka Persona 5 Scramble. That is a spin-off slash pseudo sequel to Persona 5. Yes. I played something like 10 hours of it on Twitch when it came out, because I was banned on YouTube at the time. And I have those streams, but I'm not sure there's any point in releasing them. They were uploaded on another channel. Don't know if it's worth backing up that stuff that was uploaded elsewhere. I suppose I could. They just won't come under the live tab. They'll come under the upload tab. I'll have a think about it. If I do upload those, they'll have to have a black and white or a faded thumbnail or something like that, just to indicate that they're not live streams that were done any time recently. Right. Until next time, if we live that long. Take care. Bye-bye.